Hey everyone, Kevin here. I have some updated information regarding the EIDL Advance, that grant of $1,000 per employee that you have, which includes yourself if you have a side hustle or a small business. A lot of us are waiting for this portal to reopen. A lot of us who did submit our information during the first portal's opening at the end of March have either already gotten a disbursement or are awaiting that disbursement, and we know we're already in line, so that's good. However, there are plenty of us waiting for the portal to reopen, and we're anxiously waiting for this. And we've got a little bit of an update here that's not the best news possible. We have this article here in Newsday that's titled "SBA No Longer Accepting EIDL Loan Applications, Agency Says." And this author spoke and reached out directly to Matt Coleman, a spokesman for the SBA Region 2, which includes New York State. You can see here Matt Coleman is quoted as saying, "The SBA is unable to accept new applications." Now, he does fortunately say "at this time," but the total quote is, "The SBA is unable to accept new applications at this time for COVID-19 economic injury disaster loan related assistance based on available appropriations funding." This based on available appropriations funding is a little bit concerning given that they just doubled the appropriations funding, and this is a little bit different from what we've been used to seeing on the SBA website. But apparently there are two things being said on the SBA website, and I'm going to enlist your help in just a moment here. But number one, here we have something very similar to what Matt said, which is the SBA is unable to accept new applications at this time because of projections and lapse basically in available appropriations funding. In other words, they don't have enough money. But then over here, we see with the additional funding provided by the new relief package, the SBA will resume processing EIDL loan and advance applications that are already in the queue on a first come, first served basis, and we will provide further information on the availability of the EIDL portal to receive new applications as soon as possible. We know this, but a quote like this coming out today does not instill a lot of confidence. So here's my recommendation so that we can A, get some more information on this, and B, make sure our voice is being heard regarding this issue. Number one, a bit of clarity would be nice. So I went ahead and sent an email to Matthew Coleman. I have not yet heard back a couple hours ago. I did also send an email to the author of this article. James was nice enough to actually reply and say, "I was alerted by several small business owners who couldn't submit their EIDL applications via the SBA's online application portal. I contacted the SBA officials cited in the article, and they confirmed what was going on." So this is not exactly the best sign of progress for these EIDL stimulus checks that a lot of us are expecting to be able to apply for. Now, at the same time this is happening, we know that Nancy Pelosi and Schumer and the Democrats are actually pushing for this $1,000 grant per employee to go back to what it was intended to be, which was $10,000 per business that applies. That includes your side hustle. But unfortunately, we're not confused by what the Democrats want right now. It's pretty clear the Democrats are okay with more spending. What we need right now is to reach out to Republican representatives and senators that serve our areas and let them know, hey, we need more SBA funding. So I highly encourage you to do a quick Google for your senator. Probably most important, the senators for your state. Do a quick Google, senator for, and then your state, and send a message to both of the senators in your state and let them know we need more clarity. Clarity would be nice on the EIDL funding. And how about some more appropriations so we can actually get this thing moving? The Bank of America CEO came out and said, you know, we wouldn't have all of these SBA issues if there wasn't this mad dash to try to get in and try to apply for funding. If we just knew that if people applied for assistance would get assistance at some point in the future, just like people on unemployment will at some point get their money and people getting stimulus checks will at some point get their stimulus checks, there'd be a lot less of a frenzy and maybe the systems wouldn't break down at the SBA. So, interesting note from the Bank of America CEO, but I highly encourage you to shoot an email, maybe even to this Matthew guy, although I don't want to bombard him. I think our representatives, well, mostly our senators, are probably the most important so that we can finally get some more clarity on this SBA EIDL grant funding. So there you have this update. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the programs down below. The coupon does expire in a couple days, so I'd love to see you in the programs. I go live every day at 9 a.m. to help answer your questions about real estate, stocks, and money. Thanks so much. Have a good day and good luck.